The legend behind Jack-o'-lantern is there was a man named Stingy Jack who after death was not allowed to heaven. But if a soul is not allowed to heaven, it clearly means it is a sinful soul. The soul when was alive did some sin, hence not allowed to heaven. Well, after not being allowed to heaven, it will obviously go to hell. The only way. But Jack's soul didn't even enter the hell. Why did it didn't enter the hell? There is the reason which have a story. The story goes something like when Jack was alive, he was a really sinful person, as resulting his soul didn't enter the heaven. Well, being sinful also, he was drunk all the time. So these bad habits or bad deeds attracted Satan towards him. Satan, we can assume a member of hell, a very powerful member of hell. He came to Jack to take his soul because he was a sinful soul, hence attraction is a must. When Jack found Satan against him, very cleverly he trapped Satan instead. Now Satan gave him an option to let him out and he will not take his soul, but for only 10 years. The contract is only for 10 years. After 10 years, the contract will end and he will come back to take Jack's soul. Well, Jack agreed and let Satan go. 10 years passed. After 10 years, Jack meets again Satan against him. Satan, again being foolish, gets trapped again with Jack. Now, Jack releases him with one demand. Actually, this is the second demand. The demand was, if Satan wants to get released, he have to let Jack's soul free. Means it will not take Jack's soul to hell. Well, having no option, Satan said yes and went away. As Jack was a sinful person, he died in few years because of his sinful deeds and a lot of alcoholic consumptions. Well, he was not allowed to heaven and neither in hell because Satan kept his promise of not taking Jack's soul into hell. Now Jack became a free wanderer soul between hell and heaven. People start to get scared of that soul because he started to trouble people. Hence they invented Jack-o'-lantern. This Jack-o'-lantern not only prevented Jack's soul from coming into the houses and troublemaking in everybody's life, but also the bad souls which may be wandering in the day of Halloween, because Halloween the day where dead people might come to the living world. Hence this tradition became famous, and eventually after the immigration of in 19th century, second half of 19th century, they started to crave pumpkins instead of turnips.